Well, hello. Good afternoon again. I'm back with some cricket updates now. I know this live show on cricket is half an hour late today, but that's because Bajrang Punia was playing his semi-final bout around the same time that I would have gone live for cricket. And of course, I gave you that update on Bajrang Punia. He lost his semi-final to Haji Ali, a very disappointing fight. But anyway, it's time to move on to cricket now. India versus England, the first Test match. That's fascinatingly poised because India, the Pacers were remarkable on day one, bowling England out for 183. India got off to a good start, 97. The opening wicket partnership was worth 97 between Rohit Sharma and KL Rahul. Unfortunately, there India were pegged back with, of course, including those back-to-back wickets of Pujara and Virat Kohli. Both men fell to James Anderson. The horrors of the 2014 tour must have briefly played through Virat Kohli's mind as he walked back uh, after that golden duck yesterday. Pujara and Kohli falling of successive deliveries, and um, then Ajinkya Rahane was run out. So that was a big blow. Play was called off early because of rain, and there was India had gone to stumps at 125 for four. Play has resumed. Now will be an extended session. They'll try and get in 98 overs today because of the time lost yesterday. So India will really want to see KL Rahul and Rishabh Pant take it off from here because KL Rahul has batted brilliantly so far. He's naturally an aggressive batsman, but he's spent a lot of time in the crease. He's currently batting on 58 and he's faced 158 deliveries. Rishabh Pant, again, we all know what he's capable of doing from difficult situations. He's done that a few times in the Australia Test series. He played some really good knocks against England at home. But this will be a different challenge for KL Rahul as well. So that's for Rishabh Pant as well. So this is swinging ball, basically seeing what he does. Stuart Broad, James Anderson, Ollie Robinson, and Sam Curran. That's a very, very good England pace attack there. Playing without Ben Stokes, who was withdrawn because he wanted to look after his mental health. But this is still a very, very good England team as far as the bowling is concerned. The batting um, was has been worrying for a while, and then there was that collapse on the first day on Wednesday now. But it is now up to the Indians to try and take a substantial lead. It is, from by the looks of it, it may not be a very high-scoring match with the rain also overcast conditions. It remains to be seen how batsmen fare against some very good pieces. In fact, both teams have very, very good pace bowling lineups. Concerns for India as well. You have to talk about the fact that Ajinkya Rahane and Chiteshwar Pujara, they haven't got a lot of runs around for a while now. Yes, Pujara was very heroic in Australia. Rahane scored that match-winning 100 in Melbourne, but overall, their performances will now begin to pinch the Indian team. It's begin to worry the management there. They need some more runs really from two very senior batsmen in that team. It's not looking very good at the moment. The way Pujara and Rahane have also gone on. Rahane was run out, which was unfortunate at that stage of the game. So now the onus falls on Rahul and Rishabh Pant. There's of course a fair bit of batting to come. There's Ravindra Jadeja, who's such an improved batsman. He scored runs in England as well. And then there's Shardul Thakur, who will take a lot of confidence from his performance in the bat in Brisbane. Well, that's that then. India have began day three and they're batting with Rishabh Pant and KL Rahul in the middle. Um, and in fact, Rishabh Pant has just hit Anderson for a boundary even as I speak. So the score has just come from 22 for 4. We'll come back to you soon with more updates on the Olympics and on the cricket underway in England between India and England in the first test match. Sporting action lined up through this weekend. I'll just take a couple of questions before I go. We have some viewers making some points. Suri is saying Rahane and Pujara must not be disrespected by the team management. Rahane is such a vital call. I fail to understand why Shaw was called over as in the mixed toss. It's. I don't think there's any disrespect. I don't think there's been any disrespect in the things. Rahane has been when Virat Kohli went back home for the birth of his child. Rahane was named captain. He did a terrific job, and the team management doffed its hat to Ajinkya Rahane, and he was well respected within the team. I don't think there's any disrespect for Rahane, but yes, you'll have to question the way Rahan and Pujara have gone about their game. You need these two batsmen, stellar batsmen, to come and deliver, come and score some more runs. And it's when you're not scoring runs, it's nobody else's fault but yours. Shaw was understandably Shaw was called up when Ishwar is in the mix. Well, that's something that the he really wanted to keep a backup. I get the feeling that when you're looking at a very difficult time, you're looking at COVID-19 protocols, you're looking at bio bubbles, you're looking at periods of quarantine. Then when Shubman Gill was not going to play those test matches, and look at what happened to Mayank Agarwal. He suffered a concussion, and Ishwar, well, sure he's regarded as very highly. That's exactly why he's in the squad there. But they would have wanted some more backup and some more experience and somebody who's been tried there at the best of runs. Of course, he's in good form. He Shaw went back home after that uh, dismissal in the Adelaide Test match. He's come back a much more improved batsman. Of course, again, we want to see how he does in these conditions in England, but I kind of agree with why the Indian team management would have wanted some more backup, especially in these times of COVID-19 and virus. Even the same probably Pujara and Rahane played the last series. What to say? Okay, well, that's going to be. I don't want to take that. I don't want to. I don't want to insinuate anything. It is difficult to see how and why they are playing the last series. They've been solid batsmen for India over the last several years. They're still. I believe they still have some cricket left, but you want them to get their A game out, and it's been a while since you've seen Pujara or Rahane really bring it on for the Indians. So I don't think this is the last series, but yes, um, could they be looking at alternatives also? Because someone like Surya Kumar Yadav is now in England. He'd be available, of course, from the third test onward. But I don't think Pujara and either Pujara or Rahane are playing their last series. There's still more cricket left in these two batsmen. Terrific guys, terrific cricketers. You just hope, as fans of Indian cricket, you just hope that they come back and play better cricket. Well, then that's all that I have from now. For now, Park Sports analysts have lauded Indian hockey performance, saying it will revive Asian hockey. What are your thoughts on the way ahead? Absolutely remarkable. It's I know it's a show on cricket, and we've discussed the Olympics as well on my other shows, but this is uh, this will revive. This will revive hockey in Asia and in India. Look at the men first. The fact that they won that medal after 41 years. The sport is being talked about. Think about it. Cricket is the biggest sport in India, yes, but for the last couple of days, nobody has been talking about cricket. India have started a high-profile Test series in India, and there's not much to talk about cricket all around. Everybody's in the country is glued into hockey. Everybody's in the country is glued into wrestling, into boxing, into weightlifting, into badminton. So that's the beauty of sport, and that is the beauty of the Olympics, and that is the beauty of how we want to admire and appreciate different sports. So hockey, this performance will definitely definitely make an impact in Asian hockey, and it will help in the revival of Indian hockey. Not just the men, by the way, also spare a thought for the women, for the India women's hockey team. They defied all odds. They defied all odds to reach the semi-final, and then, of course, they did that bronze medal match. They defeated teams much superior to them. Australia, they shocked, and that was I still consider that to be one of the biggest upsets of the Tokyo Olympics. India women defeating the Australians. The Hockey News in the quarterfinals. They put up a terrific fight against Argentina in the semifinal. Terrific fight against Great Britain in the bronze medal match this morning. But unfortunately, it wasn't to be. We can all hold their heads really, really high. And we just hope that hockey in India and the rest of Asia is right. We talked about the AstroTurf, how exactly um, India in the initial years of the AstroTurf suffered with the pace, but now they're just matching some of the top teams in the world. And it's just so good to see. It was so good to see the entire Indian campaign in the Tokyo Olympics, the men as well as the women. And it was a great sight when uh, the men's hockey team came out to applaud the Indian women after their heartbreaking defeat. Some of the players, Savita Punia, she was inconsolable. She was on the ground, is what we heard from Warrior. And when again you saw that video played on India Today, where the Prime Minister was speaking to members of the India women's hockey team, and some of them were just again just so emotional. They were crying. You know, we all saw what that meant to them, what it meant to them. But I can assure you, this will mean the world to hockey as a sport in this country, in this region, and to all of us sports fans in India. So that's that then. Well, I'll come back to you again soon. We'll get back to you with updates on what's happening in that first test match. But please do subscribe to Sports Today. I know there are so many comments. Are we disappointed with silver once gold? Says Vikas Kumar. Yes, in fact, that was the interview we played on India Today and Sports Today as well, where he's saying he told us exclusively that he was disappointed he missed out on the gold. He was sad. So that's the kind of attitude that you want to see from the sports persons, from your athletes, from the star athletes. They don't want to go on and do better, hopefully, in the Paris Games. And next year as well. Again, remember that's a very, very important year for sports. Uh, so that's plenty coming then. And it was good to hear what Ravi Dahiya said. He said he was actually eyeing gold and silver. He wasn't quite satisfied with it. He said, okay, santush to, but kuch nahi. So that's his, uh, that's his that's his statement, that's his attitude to sport, and that's something that will define him, hopefully, as an athlete, as a wrestler in the times to come. But thank you so much for joining me. Do subscribe to Sports Today. Stay tuned in because it's plenty coming. Thank you. Have a very good afternoon.